So a while back, I got so much blowback. It was so funny to see so much blowback. We did a podcast on our natural health, alternative health website about Christianity. And well, not a full podcast, but we're just talking about Christianity, religion, spirituality, and things like that. And because I'm very much interested in those subjects. And it was we got so much blowback for what I am about to say. And what I was saying during the podcast was that Christianity is crazy. It's absolutely the most bizarre, kooky religion in the world. But what people immediately thought was that I was saying that Christianity is not true, and they wrote all these emails in. Why do you hate God? Why aren't you no longer a Christian? Why are you so against the Bible and all these bizarre things, right? And so my point was not in the podcast saying that Christianity is untrue, or Christianity is not true, or Christianity is stupid, or I don't believe in God. All I said was Christianity is crazy. And the where that came from was Christians will say to other people, let's say if you're a hippie new age kind of guy, right? Girl. You got the dreadlocks, you got the ganja smoking, you got all this stuff, you're walking around barefoot, and they're sitting there meditating, talking about chakras. Maybe they go to a yoga class and they're talking about Kundalini and all this crap like that, which is all cool, right? It's all good, whatever. But I find it very interesting that, Christians are the first ones to say, oh man, that guy's so weird. He believes in chakras, or he believes in Reiki or energy healing and, all this stuff that's just so bizarre. Meanwhile, a lot of what they believe, Christians, is the most bizarre, freaky, weird stuff coming out of the Bible. Moses parting the Red Sea. People in the Bible, commanding a bear out of the woods to kill two little boys for making fun of his bald head. Jesus walking on water, turning fish into feeding 5,000 people with 2 fish and a couple loaves of bread, finding a coin in a fish's mouth for Peter so he can pay his taxes. All the bizarre, weird stories, the walls of Jericho falling down from trumpets, Moses parting the Red Sea, the story of Adam and Eve, the Jonah living in the belly of a fish, John writing the Gospel of Revelation. If that's not the most bizarre, spooky, weird account of some guy that seems to me like maybe he was on acid, or maybe he was on taking ayahuasca, or just hallucinating or something. There's a reason why he got banished apparently to the island of Crete, where he wrote that. Maybe he was a bizarre nutcase. But my point is not that any of that is untrue, because Christianity could be totally true, even though I think it's completely nuts, right? It's possible, right? I mean, no matter how much I say it's crazy, doesn't have anything whatsoever to do with whether or not Christianity is true or not. I don't hate Christianity. I don't hate Christians. I don't hate God. I love God. I pray every day. I feel like I connect with God every single day, and I love it. And I love God and all that. But it doesn't, calling something crazy is a completely separate issue than it being true or not. So anyway, I think Christianity is crazy, but so is, chakras and new age stuff like that too. Energy medicine. All conspiracy theories, it's all nuts. We're all believing these weird, crazy ideas of God knows what. Let's just be honest about it. It's all crazy. It's all weird. And, I don't think any one group has the sort of the right to say something else is untrue or crazy, or not untrue, but I guess they don't really have the moral high ground, not moral high ground, but I don't know what you want to call it, but they don't really have the upper hand to say that something else is crazy when whatever they believe is just as crazy. Doesn't mean it's not true, doesn't mean it's not real, doesn't mean it's not all existing, but to say it's crazy, I mean, it's all crazy to me. So I'm just curious what you guys think. Do you think religion's crazy? Do you think Christianity is crazy? Do you think spirituality, the chakras, the New Age movement, all crystals and healing, I mean, all that seems bizarre to me too, but there's some truth in there, I'm sure, in all of it. So anyway, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Comment below, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.